What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crackin' Packs MTG. Today we have a double feature Wilds of Eldraine Collector Booster box. This first one is sponsored by my Facebook group member, Wyatt P. Appreciate you doing that. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment, get on giveaways. We'll be giving away an entire Collector Booster box on, September the 8th release date. So make sure not to miss out on a chance at that. And here we go, getting things started for Wyatt. Oppression, Leyline of Lightning, Virtue of Courage. Which one of the virtues is the best? It looks like it's a cycle in the set. So I'm going to assume at least one or two of those is going to be better than the rest. Bombardment, Garruk's Uprising. Try to keep these all in some sort of order. We'll keep the commons and uncommons. Keep them in the same pile, of course. Cut in, Hamlet Glutton, Flick a Coin. I'm so ready to play with these cards. I cannot wait till pre-release on Friday. I'm gonna be ripping and slamming some cards. Mosswood Dread Knight, Nature's Will. Was this out of Kamigawa, I believe? Maybe. Cruel Somnophage. Creepy artwork there. Blightwing Bandit, another Somnophage. Tremors, Stab Wound. So far, really loving the set. Lots of ideas with this one. Lots of cool things to build and things to do with it. I think I may rip a couple of the pre-cons open and tweak those just a little bit. Keep them at least keep the general husk or shell of those decks together. That way they still feel a little bit like a pre-con. They just go burr a little bit faster. Intruder Alarm, Twinning Twins, Fairy, The End. Really cool artwork on that. Ground Seal. One of my favorite things to do is play pre-cons. I feel like it gives everybody somewhat of an even playing field. Unless there's a couple busted pre-cons, but nobody's doing any real degenerate stuff with those. Most of the time anyways. These packs open so easily. So glad they're Japanese print again. Food for thought. Lord Skitter, Sewer King. At some point, we have to get the Ninja Turtle crossover, right? It has to happen. Woo! Doubling season. That is a Goose Hydra. Honk, honk. Let's go, Ruthless Cottage. It's actually the playmat, Ruthless Cottage. Exciting stuff there. Court and Breath, Scalding Viper, Hatching Plans, Compulsion. We'll flip through the rest of these cards right quick. Got the ducks, man. Is a goose a duck, or is a duck a goose? Are they the same? Is it like the tortoise turtle, rabbit hare kind of a situation? I don't know. Maybe I should have paid attention in school. Next pack. Questing Druid, Leyline of the Void. Again, I think we're running into a set where the bonus sheet is going to overshadow the base set. Elusive Otter, and I hate that. I'm glad the bonus sheet is so strong, but I hate that like a lot of the regular cards are going to get overlooked, because out of Strixhaven, like, I probably couldn't tell you outside of like maybe half a dozen cards that were in the base set, just because we were so fervent chasing the Mystical Archives, the Tutors, etc., etc. So I feel like it might have been a better play to put these bonus sheet cards in a topper versus in the actual packs. Ooh, a foil Hardened Scales. Still looking for that. That artwork is epic. Woo! Still back to what I was. These artwork's so good. So good in this whole set. No confetti foil yet. Back on track here. No confetti foil. Agatha, Bramble Familiar, Curiosity, Dragon Mantle, 3 Bowls of Forage. Yeah, this set's going to be a ton of fun. Really, really loving everything about it. And it's nice we're getting what I feel like, in my mind, is a strong set after Commander Masters. Because generally sets following big sets like that, have a lot to live up to. And a lot of times they don't. Copy Enchantment. Talion the Kindly Lord. Lonecrafter Fawn. Kellen the Fablet. It's so many mythics. Grasp of Fate. Spreading Seas. When I look at this one, I feel like it's like, without seeing any text, I'm like, that's Teleria West or something like that. It doesn't feel like a Spreading Seas. To me, anyways. Sometimes our brain doesn't work the way it should, especially mine. Right, next pack. Good box so far. Good box for Wyatt. Thunderous debut. Nature's Will. This is the anime art. Very nice. Decadent Dragon. Unfinished Business. Talion's Messengers. Vampiric Rites. Knightly Valor. And here are our commons and uncommons that go with it. Almost missed one there. Sleeving up the Nature's Will. And Wyatt, we got 4 more packs, counting one in my hand. Good box, really good box so far. Really good box. Hopefully we get a confetti foil. I think those are Leyline of Lightning. I think the pull rates on those like 1 every 50 boxes, so 1 in every, or I'm sorry, 50 packs, so 1 every 4-ish boxes. Leyline of Abundance. There we go. Virtue of Presence, Court of Vantress, the Iron Crag. So it's going to be like the kind of on the same pull rate as the serial numbers out of Martian Machines and things like that. So not too hard to pull, but enough to make them a little more desirable. And to me, they kind of look like, I don't know if you guys have ever played the Final Fantasy TCG, but their normal rares kind of have the same foiling technique, if not the exact same. I've not seen one of these in person yet. I'll make that judgment once I do pull one. Dawn of Hope. Lord Skitter's Blessing. Blossoming Tortoise. See the tortoise turtle. That's. Don't get a herpetologist in here. Is that who studies critters like that? Maybe. Stab Wound. Impact Trimmers. Glass Casket. Disregard anything I say because I don't know what I'm talking about. Meow. Let's go confetti foil. Agatha Soul's Cauldron. Cool hit there. Kindred Discovery. This one looks really good as well. We pulled the anime art of this. This one's dope too though. Restless Biovac. The Iron Crag. I'm going to call that the Aggro Crag. Are you guys remember enough to remember the Aggro Crag? Or is it just me? Click, Edgewall End, Twisted Sewer Witch, Spell Stutter, Ferocious Werefox, and Shattered Oath. All right, Wyatt, last pack. You've done rather well here, my friend. Good box. Even without the confetti. Well, I spoke too soon. Greater Aramancy Confetti Foil. Sheesh. Let me sleeve this up. And I am going to say this is identical. This is identical to the Final Fantasy foiling. I'm trying to see if I've got one hanging out on my desk here. Usually I do, but I'm not gonna goof off too. Oh yeah, there we go. So side-by-side comparison. It is the same foiling process, it looks like, or very close, very close. Well, Wyatt, congratulations, and that is that's a sick pull. Prismatic Omen, Horn Lockwell, a little last pack magic there for you. Farsight Ritual, Knightly Valor, Hatching Plans. All right, so Wyatt going out with a bang. Give me just a minute to get this cleaned up. I'll stitch the videos together. We're going to do box 2 in just a moment. All right, everybody, we are back. Box number 2. This one's for Neil S. Swayze, Pax McCracken, a man of many names. But no matter what you call him, he's still the most interesting man in the Magic world. Pack number 1 for you. Got a big box to follow. Wyatt's box was insane. Confetti foil did some work. Lord Skitter's Blessing. Phyrexian Unlife. See, how do I want to lay these out? Elevere of the Wild Court. Okay. Virtue of Strength. Ground Seal. Dark Tutelage. And our commons and uncommons. Does anybody collect complete sets anymore? I know that's a thing of like yesteryear, but I remember being a kid always trying to collect the complete sets and put them in a binder and put the binder on the shelf and put them in the set order and stuff like that. But back then we played formats that required 4 of cards a lot of times. So if you're going to get a complete set that required you to get 5 of them, so you'd have, ooh, a Karmic Justice. So you'd, that's the, is that anime art? No, but no, yes, no, it's dope. So if you're actually going to play the card, you had to get your playset +1 for the collection. That's a really sick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting distracted by the art in the set. It's just so darn wonderful. Especially when it's a card I haven't seen yet. Arret of the Charmed Apple. So for 3 mana, 2/4, Warlock. Each creature that's enchanted by aura you control can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. Beginning of your end step, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, or X is the number of R's you control. That's filthy. Dang, girl. Really good card. All right, back to it. Give me your treasures. There we go. All right, packs. Pack number 3 for you. Copy Enchantment. Vine Stalk. 3 Blind Mice. I don't even know what I'm doing my stacks here anymore. Okay, that'll be Showcase. This will be normal. Then we got Borderless. Then we have Bonus Sheet. I think I can work with that. I can work with that. Spreading Seas. Swamp Gingerbread Hunter. Veteran. Sewer Witch. Torch the Tower. Scream Puff. And an Unruly Catapult. So if I'm not talking as much as I generally would, I'm actually trying to I hate to do it, but I'm like evaluating some of these cards as we go. Like I'm giving them a quick skim just to kind of, woo, Kindred Discovery again. Just kind of give them a quick skim, kind of get the idea of what they do. Maybe wrong, maybe right, but you know, just the cliff notes of the card. So if I get a little off track, it's because of that or my ADHD. My undiagnosed, untreated ADHD. I'm the kind of person that, like, I put fires out, right? I'll have 10 things going, and I'll get 10% of those 10 things done, just enough so that, like, I can move on to the next thing instead of 100% of one thing. Oh, does anybody else have that trouble or just me? Oversold Cemetery. Scalding Viper. 2 mana for a 2/1 snake. Whenever opponent casts a spell with 3 or less, deals 1 damage to that player. So it's got Eidolon vibes. And then what is it? Oh, and it's got a bounce spell built into it. Really interesting card. Kind of digging that. Virtue of Persistence. Curiosity, Season of Growth, Scalding Viper for the win. I love anything Is It, right? So, and Scalding Viper's got the moves. Especially if you have something that gives you bonuses for going on adventures. Rest in Peace, Leyline of Sanctity, Questing Druid, Court of Audenvale, Spectre of Morality, Compulsion, Curiosity once again, Not Dead After All, and Armory Mice. So we are currently at the halfway mark. Solid box so far. I don't know what the some of these cards in the base set, like where they're at power and value wise, but so far so good. We can pick it up a little bit in the second half. Foil Nature's Will, that'll get us there. Leyline of Lightning, Rowan, Scion of War. She is a baddie. Gawain, Casting Director, Redtooth Vanguard. So we'll sleeve up Rowan here in just a minute. Is it Rowan or Rowan? I've always said it Rowan. Nobody's corrected me yet. She could call me whatever she wants to, though. Just saying. Elusive Otter, Land Tax, Anime Art. There we go. What is that? At first I thought it was a snail shell, but dude is just peeling up the skin of the earth. Another Otter, Court of Garenbrig, Restless Biovac, Foil Spreading Seas. Foil Spreading Seas was really pretty card. Tough Cookie, Plunge into Winter, and a Sprite. Land Tax coming in. I feel like Land Tax has been printed so much lately. Like, I feel like ever since, like, after Battle Bomb, they put it on the list of every set. And then we got it reprinted in, Double Masters, and I think some other stuff, too. So, lots of Land Taxes, but it's still holding that value. So, good on you, Land Tax, for sticking with it through all the prints. Intruder Alarm. This was an uncommon out of, racking my brain here. This is going to be the Wrath block, I think. Maybe Stronghold. Uncommon out of Stronghold. Now it's rare with some really sick artwork. Restless Biovac, Extraordinary Journey, Charming Scoundrel, Garruk's Uprising, Raid Bombardment, cheeky little house mouse, Baronati, and Flick a Coin. Ingenious Prodigy, Leyline of the Void. I remember when the Leylines got printed in, what was it, Core 20? It was a big deal. Because they're such powerful cards, especially because they can, like, you can put it in you can start with it in play, right? So that's a crate. You're down a card, but you get a free static ability that is usually game changing. And that's usually enough. Like if you use the white one with a red deck, like a burn deck, that's enough to make a red player scoop a lot of times. So Neil, we got 2 more packs. Hopefully we'll have a little last pack magic like we did with Wyatt. Get you a little bit of that confetti. Oh, that's a sneak attack. Look at that guy. He's got hairy shoulders. Aggravated Assault, Anime Art, Decadent Dragon, Lone Crafter Fawn. Got the Rat again. Ash Party Crasher, Grim Search, Guide, Cauldron, and Cooped Up. Let me get my sleeves ready because we definitely got a couple here that need to be sleeved. So the anime arts are a little harder to hit than I anticipated, to be honest. I felt like they'd be like every pack, every other pack, something like that. But these dudes are, you know, looking like 2 or 3 per box. All right, Neil, last pack. Let's get it. Big hitter. Scalding Viper. Leyline. Virtue of Loyalty. Likeness Looter. Another Virtue of Loyalty. Double Mythic pack, though. Plains, Ratter, Neva, Ruiner, Mark, and these 3 cards. Sleight of Hand. Really glad that got a reprint. But guys, that's it for this video. Please subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment. I know I beat that to the ground, but it's real important because most people that watch these videos aren't subscribers. And, you know, it really helps us out. But if you do subscribe and you leave that comment, I'm going to pick somebody to win a booster box, a collector booster box at that. So make sure you do that. I love your faces. See you in the next one.